Hello and welcome back to the Banner Saga where... Yeah. Yeah, that's... Last Sunday's episode. I think it was last Sunday's. Not last episode, but the episode before, which should have been the previous Sundays, if I've done my math right. It's taken a mental toll. I'm not happy about being here, but we're gonna press on. We're gonna rest first. Let's see. We got our new guy. Oh, wait a minute. We will upgrade Crewmer. Okay, the fucking music has to stop. Chill the fuck out. Why is it so unbalanced? It's not even like, it's not even equalized. So I set it at one level and suddenly it gets louder and then it gets quieter and I just stop. 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 Oh, okay. Huh. So... Maybe... Well, hold on. Should I fully upgrade that, or should I give him another point elsewhere? It's weird, because he's a very beefy character, but his active ability is more utility than anything else. And he's not so beefy that he can't, you know, have other problems. Let's do that. We've got a bit more time. Ekil also got a level up. What's your... All units up to 3 tiles. Normal strength damage plus 1 strength damage for each tile they are pushed. Oh. Wow, that's really strong. Give them all 3. If he can get in the right position, that's like... I mean, that totals, like... certainly double digits of damage, into the 20s, I think. I'm assuming that doesn't take into account armor. Most of the abilities ignore armor if they do direct strength damage, but I don't know. This game is nothing if not inconsistent. You really couldn't give him like a different color hair or something? The portrait, all I can see is the tiniest little bit of red or green to determine the difference. All right, well, they're both rank 5 Warhawks, so that's cool. So I'm not upgrading him, I guess. I thought he was 4 when we started the last mission. Guess not. I got nervous for a second. That took longer than usual to load. Okay. I'm worried about the morale, so let's rest a day. Ugh, what did I do? Sigbjorn wakes in a pool of his own sick. Why am I surrounded by small people? The other clansmen let him sleep off his drunken stupor on the ground, and this morning he's paying the price. That's fucked up. Help him recover. Reluctantly, your clansmen offer any food and drink they can scrounge together for the morning. For the moaning Varl. When one offers thin mead, he pushes it away. In fact, take this away from me, he says, handing you his massive mead stein. Eventually, Sigbjorn comes to you. I won't get into details, he says. I was supposed to bring those casks from Reykjavik back to Borsgard. I drank maybe half, by accident. Point is, Sigbjorn continues, You don't tell anybody what happened, and I won't tell anyone about the mead you got, okay? Trust me on this one. You agree and get back to travel. Bjorulf's Blessing. I don't know why I got an item, but... Man, could we go one day without losing morale? Unnar, the quirky old man with the leather headband, says, "If there's one thing I know better than women in mead, it's, well," he smiles. "Well, nothing. But I know when a group could use some help. Just nod and let old Unnar make everything better. No questions now." Roll the dice, I guess. Fuck it. What's gonna happen? We appreciate any help. That evening, Unnar clears his throat and loudly recites a tale of travelers, ending with war and death behind them, seeking hope instead. They carried on with courage, using heart and head. A strange poem, but the caravan is happy for a change of pace. Unnar bows and turns to assist the cooks. The evening's meal is larger than ever, yet the supply wagons seem more full than before. You look to thank Unnar, but he is gone. That's pretty cool. I mean, I figured an old man on the side of the road in the middle of wartime is probably either very capable or some kind of magic. You notice most of the Varl pacing while they sleep. Their brief conversations with each other and other clansmen grow shorter and sharper. "Go away," roars one Varl at a young girl, asking him too many questions. All the clansmen stop and stare. That seems like it's going to start a fight. This doesn't really help. This could be taken either as a joke or it could be derisive, and I don't want to take that. But this also could go that way. All right, Rook, let's see what your joke skills are like. "Think you just ruined her dream of marrying a Varl boy," you say, timing your smile just right. The giant grins, then throws back his head with booming laughter. Other Varl join in the mirth, and the caravan feels a bit uplifted for it. "Good!" The giant explains. "We live in the north for its space. Endless miles of snow, ice, mountains, fields. Space to be alone. But here there is no time for such things." Understanding slowly trickles through the caravan, relieving some of the tension. Wow, that is one of the most positive outcomes in the entire course of the game.
As we pass steep cliffs, the sprawl of Boersgard comes into view. A city of contrasting rich.
It's quieter than ever. Every time they do one of these voiceovers, it's quieter.
For salvation or our graves.
Fuck's sake. Okay, could you go through one piece of dialogue without losing morale? Fuck's sake. I at least thought once the dialogue started, There, are you fucking happy? Bunch of bastards. I didn't want to interrupt the dialogue, sorry. Maybe pick a better place to place it. Alright, there's chapter 7. I only thought there were 6 chapters, so this is interesting. Finally, you arrive at Boersgard, where the walls stretch for miles in both directions, and are littered with the bodies of dredge, Varl and men. "Excuse the mess," shouts a voice from above the gates. Looking up, you spy a striking Varl, his face wreathed with matted black hair. Movement at the gate catches your eye. Dredge are still banging on the gate doors, without luck. "Let us in," you shout. Sigbjorn pushes past. I won't be hearing the end of this for a while, he says before yelling. Open up, Bulwark. They dug me out of Reykjavik. You hear a laugh echoing in the wind as the doors creak. A dozen armed men led by the massive Varl make quick work of the dredge and usher you into the city. You may be interested to know they brought a mender. You didn't go to get a mender. Where's the mead? Jesus, the size of this dude, though. I mean, they weren't joking when they said a large Varl. Fuck. Sigbjorn shrugs apologetically. I guess the mender will do. Either we've got a chance now, or we're completely screwed. I'm Rook. We've come a long ways. Some as far as Skoger. Are you in charge here? In charge of the governor, I suppose. Listen, if you have something to tell him, say it now. Otherwise, you're on your own. Oops. Fuck. I missed the line. Mender, come along. We're going to see the governor. Bulwark and Sigbjorn leave with Eyvind, who goes willingly, signaling that he's fine. Fane. This is just like Frostvalar all over again. Okay, I don't know what that means, and what does this mean? This is nothing like Frostvalar. The one in Bearskin is probably leading the Ravens. Ravens? Is that good or bad? It depends on who they're working for. Hopefully it really is the governor and not someone trying to strong-arm their way into his seat. I guess we wait for Eyvind to tell us, if he comes back. I'm not worried about Eyvind. I'm worried about the army of refugees we brought, who don't belong here. You're probably right. Nobody ever uttered a nice thing about Borsgard. So what now? We ought to go to the docks and see what our options are, in case we need to leave quickly. Did you notice the city guards when we came in? What guards? I have a feeling the Ravens are all they've got left. Something serious went down. And when Bellowers gets here, he's going to walk right through this place without even breaking his stride. Let's keep to ourselves for now. Let's keep that to ourselves for now. So the docks. Oh. Wow, that is really not very obvious. Alright, go to the market. Buy everything. What's up with the heroes? Really, we only have one place to go and it's the docks? Oh, did he immediately leave our party? Is he not coming back? Because I would have liked to swipe that item off of him. Well, the item's gone and he's gone, so we may not get him back. Alright. To the docks, I guess. When you get to the docks, your heart sinks. Not a long ship to be seen, aside from wrecks. Bodies float in the water. Buildings are trashed and boarded up. What happened here? Murmurs Alette. You're all gone, says Eyvind, approaching alone. I see you had the same thought as me. Eyvind, you're okay. I'm fine. It wasn't a lie. The governor is here. He's in hiding. Why? Since the dredge started appearing, anyone with a ship and half a wit left long ago. People can't leave by foot. Food is scarce, the markets are bare. Borsgard is a fire keg, waiting for someone to tip it over. So the governor's paying the ravens to protect him against his own people. And keep the peace, so to speak. It's more like a massacre anytime there's a hint of an uprising. Where does that leave us? I promised him the Mender's protection in Aberrang. I don't think he's very popular there. They're going to start tearing this place down to build new ships. We can ride the Ormsa River all the way to the capital. leaving another perfectly good city behind. How long will it take to build new ships? Hold on, what happens to the people living in Borsgard? It's the best I could do, Alette. He thought it could take as long as a month. You don't usually make ships out of scrap lumber. As soon as people figure out what's going on, there's going to be riots in the streets. A month? Why bother? Bellower will be here within a week, if not sooner. I'm open to suggestions. Gods be damned, is there no end to this? Ivor roars in frustration, leaving you standing by the docks. Alette gives you a worried look before chasing after him. Ivan? What do we do about Bellower? Ivan says nothing for a moment. I don't know. Well, that's helpful. Oh, boy. Alright, well... yeah, nothing new in the market. You find Ivor standing on the city walls, overlooking the fields outside. Dredge are keeping their distance, but continuing to gather. Is this our last stand for the game? I'm okay, Rook. Ivor cuts you off before you can say anything. You know he's been through worse. Just feels like someone should cut us a break every now and then. Yeah, game, how about you cut me a break every now and then instead of being dour through and through? If we want to be standing a month from now, we're going to have to be prepared. We're going to have to be... Come on. What did you have in mind? First off, our clansmen need a place to stay. They'll get torn to pieces out in the streets. I'll keep an eye on the dredge up here. If they break through the walls, we're done for, so we'll have to keep them back. We could always use a hand with that. We need to know who's controlling what, and make sure we get our cut. Food's going to be scarce. To become scarce. And when they start building those ships, we're going to have to keep people away. What a damn mess. I'll do what I can. Ivor explains, I'm leading attacks with Ivan every time the dredge get too close to the gates. Listen, we're going to lose fighters in Varl every day like this. I don't need to tell you what happens if nobody is manning the wall. We could always use help. You consider what you want to do now, knowing that any of these tasks will likely take a full day. Okay, so this feels like a last stand while we wait for the ships to be built. And I presume that whatever choices I make in whatever order have repercussions, and if I don't fight, it has repercussions, and if I do fight, it has repercussions. Well... I don't need supplies just yet, so... Leading the warrior... My warriors or the warriors at the wall? The entire caravan is spread out in the streets where they're attracting attention. We could look for a public house, suggests Celeste, like Frostvillar. You figure that if you made camp in the open, you could at least keep everyone together. Or with people leaving the city recently, there might be abandoned houses you could squat in. None of these seem like good options, but I assume that's the point. Camping in an open space seems like trouble. Public rest house seems like trouble. Abandoned houses seems like it might be trouble. Putting some people in charge seems like a mistake. I don't know. Look for abandoned houses. With all the people With all the people that fled from Boersgard when the dredge arrived, you figure there must be abandoned houses around. Sure enough, a few turn up, which will keep people out of the weather. They express concern over safety. A house full of women and children is sure to draw some attention. Why can I not do multiple things? These don't take a day. Assign leaders. I can't be here all the time. You tell people who have traveled with you through thick and thin. Wow, that feels like a jab in the ribs. You help out people. You help put people in charge. It feels like it's telling me I did it wrong, right? They traveled with you. How could you do this to them? You help put people in charge of keeping watch over each house and arm them with weapons. Hopefully it's enough. Minus 21 fighters, minus 14 Varl. What? Never deflected. No more supplies. Ivor points out the dredge along the wall. There's a lot more of them, and they're getting braver, he says. We lost a fair number of fighters since yesterday. We could use your help. If there's nobody left to defend the walls. One of your clansmen from the caravan finds you. Just wanted to let you know that things are fine. People you left in charge are doing a good job. Even stopped some looters and sent them off with a little warning for anyone else thinking of coming after us. Swear I even saw some of them smiling. He departs, leaving you to worry about other things. You consider what you want to do now, knowing that any of these tasks... I don't know what this means. Fuck it. Put Krumer in charge of leading the warriors. Krumer, you shout, calling around the war leader. This is your expertise. Are you willing? Krumer is more than happy to switch off leading the charge, giving Ivor a break between fights. He spends the rest of the day showing you complex war strategies to reduce losses. Well, if you had just told me that's what it actually meant, like if instead you had phrased it as ask Krumer for strategic assistance or something like that. I still lost more anyway. Wow. Why are there more items coming in all the time? What? Protects from... What? I already own both of these. I don't really think I need... Oh, yeah, I have one of these. Okay. Whatever. I don't need to buy every single one of them. This is bad, says Ivan, as Ivor points across the battlefield. Aside from the fact that we're up to our necks in dredge, a stone singer showed up. We've been losing warriors left and right. If we don't deal with it, this wall will come down by the end of the day. Dad, there's a riot at the docks. Fuck's sake. Fuck you, game. Alette runs up to you, out of breath. They're trying to smash up the boats. When you calm her down, she says the ravens are there, but she's worried that things could get out of hand. Well, losing the walls seems like a bigger problem. Let's just hope that they don't totally obliterate the boats and that the ravens don't just murder the... Well, you know what? We're already being callous about it. We're ignoring... Rook seemed very eager, with no prompting from me as his driver, whatever you want the term to be, to say, yeah, fuck the people who live here. I want on that boat. So, fuck them. If the ravens kill them, that's fine. My people are not the ones riding, or, well, theoretically shouldn't be. That stone singer is going to wreak havoc if we don't take care of it, Ivor tells you. This will be a rough fight, but we've got to take it down. You ready? You prepare yourself. How tough a fight are we talking? Like a bring everyone kind of, like bring my best people kind of fight, or this seems like it's probably pretty good. So Alette and Ekil both. Let's see. Is there something better in the 3? +2 armor is pretty good. But that might be better. Come on. -2 aggro is also pretty good. But they're still going to attack me. I mean, it's just... we're just going to have to hope. Yeah, let's do it. Oh, this doesn't... Oh, right. I forgot what the stone singers were. I was thinking it was one of these guys that does the thing. Anyway. This guy wasn't too bad to kill, as I recall. It was the guys around him. Wounded allies explode. Right. Lowers allies' armor, but sharply raises strength. Okay. We can deal with it. Alright. The problem is, of course, that... Why is this the way out of the door? Okay. Rook's up first. I can't even... I assumed this is the edge of the map, but I can't tell. Oh, fuck! Well... Fucking game. Alright. Well, I didn't mean to click that. I was clicking and dragging, and it decided, oh, you clicked it. Fuck's sake. Okay. Well, I could rush it. I was just asking for trouble, though. Okay, so I can't... It's only got 11 strength. 12, 9... hold on. 18, 11. Okay, I'm glad I stacked up on this side, actually. Alright, we'll see how this goes. Okay. Remind me what it's doing. Probably raising the strength. Okay. Got 9 will because we've got really high morale, which is great. Good. It opens it up in a way I don't really like, but hey. Gonna have to make concessions. Okay, so this is gonna be a really good opportunity for arc lightning. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if I move to here, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. I wish I could see this grid better. 5, 6. It decays by 1 as it goes to the... Okay, so I can hit that one. Are any of them actually diagonal? Can't fucking see. So... I'm just gonna hope I have this right. Oh, I can hit that one. That one only hits 1. That one will hit 2. So I will take that. See if I can distract some of them. So do I move up to try and kill or hurt that guy, or do I just take this guy out? He's way out in the order. I can kill him before he can get buffed. It does open up the map, which I don't love, but it works both ways. Okay. So I can't hit that guy without being in its threat range. And he's next. Okay, 1, 2, 3, it's 5, right? Okay, so if I move here, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Won't even hit that guy. Not worth it. So we'll go here. And do some armor break. Don't like that. He's almost assuredly going to go down no matter what. So do I leave him in place and put him to good use? Why does he have 0 exertion potential? Wait. Yeah, what? What? Why does he have 0 exertion? He's got 7 will and 0 What? Hold on. What is... Sunstrike? What the hell is Sunstrike? Is that this guy? Sunstrike. Blinds the target, preventing them from using exertion for extra movement for 1 turn. Only for extra movement, though. So why can't I use any of my abilities? Wait, I can. Okay. I think I just have to make the sacrifice. Oh, he gets 2 armor for it. Well. I could use lightning. Or I could mend Rook's armor. I think mending Rook's armor is probably a higher priority. Half of Mender's current willpower, so 9. Half is 4.5. I don't know if it rounds up or down. Well, his max willpower is what? 10, so it won't matter anyway. Level 1 is fine. Wow, he might actually... Ivor might actually survive this. Okay. Now we have to be judicious before we get overeager and make stupid mistakes. I swear to fucking God I turned off the music. What is going on? Apparently turning it down does not mute it. Unless you mute it and... Oh, okay. So just it randomly decides to reset its level. That makes, like, the silence is me being so mad. Like, there's lots of bad game stuff, like bad game design and bad gameplay and like all kinds of things that have to do with the game that I get kind of upset about. But this is so basic. This is, you didn't know how your own engine worked. And like, I mean, I should know by the fact they didn't proofread that they also didn't check their code. This is probably just a problem in their code where they didn't write the variable for the music volume to be persistent over like new chapters or something like that, which is exactly not how to code that. But it's like, it incenses me. Like, this is so basic. You shouldn't be able to release a game, let alone be praised for one, if you can't do the basic shit like this. It's fucking embarrassing. Okay. So... where am I most useful? Wait a minute, where is that other slinger? Oh, he's there. He's probably not gonna do much, but it would be best to kill the wounded ones. It takes an additional turn though, right? I think it takes a turn and then on the next one for both of those abilities. Is what I recall from the last time we fought one. So it shouldn't be an issue. Um, I would love to protect Ivor as much as possible. And if I stand here and then move Rook, that makes it as difficult as possible to... All right. Oh, you're actually out of willpower. Why is your willpower... You really only had the 4. Yeah, I guess so, huh? And I guess I did spend it because he's got the ability to spend 3. So do I spend a point there for an extra 1 damage? Do I break that armor? No, I think 8 brings him to 6. 6 is not going to seriously wound anyone he can reach. Okay. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's double check. Units between the archer and the target doing bonus armor break damage. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so if I want to hit both of them, I have to go there. If I just want to kill the one, I only have 3 points anyway, but I don't need to spend a point to kill it. If I kill that one, it pushes this guy up, which I don't want to do, actually. But I'm okay with pushing his other friend up. And this guy as well. So, let's use her to kill him. Please don't. Okay, good. Ivor's gonna live. Oh, he's gonna die because I just did that. Arrogant. Surely that's enough. Diagonals on different size. Use hexes, you hacks. We're just going to do this. Minimize the impact. Fuck you. And we will come and break your armor as well to facilitate more beating of your ass. Can't do shit if all your friends are dead. And I plan to make all your friends dead. If that wasn't clear. Oh, that's right. I forgot his hits also do the dot. Okay. These two are the only ones who don't have are Alette and Ekil are the only ones who aren't at level 5, right? Okay. So. In either case, the armor will help. I don't really want him to get the kill, so just break the armor more. Get that kill. Fuck you, guy. And everyone lived. Whew. It's a lot of guys on the walls that I don't want to deal with. Why are they suddenly... Oh, that's Bellower, isn't it? Is it? I don't remember him having a shield and a spear, but... Okay, let me just make sure here. Yep. That's saved. I'm calling this... This is the end of this this session. I am burnt. I'm gonna finish my drink and go to bed. Well, I'm gonna finish my drink, decompress, and go to bed. This has been a hell of a session. I've recorded 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 episodes in a row. And one of them was the one where it tried to murder all what's his name? Onif? Doesn't matter. Fuck that guy. Oh, this game tries my patience. I am glad we are approaching the... we must be approaching the end. I don't know how we couldn't be. So... Anyway. Thank you for guys... Thank you... Thank you for guys. Thank you guys for watching me struggle through this onerous task. I hope that despite my... I hope you're... I don't want to say I hope you're suffering along with me, but I hope you're enjoying the process of getting through this one way or another. I mean, I don't know. You've made it this far. You've watched 30 some odd episodes. I don't have the numbers in front of me. So you made it here. Thank you for continuing to watch. Thank you for, well, hopefully enjoying it. And I will see you guys all next time. Bye-bye.